Well, I think most fundamentally our mission is to offer a great education to the students in this community. Any community wants to know that the kids are safe and getting a great education, and they're going to be prepared for lots of options.
Yeah.
And so that's our most important work. So that's how we serve the community in making certain that when a parent sends their child to this campus, they are getting what they need and have so many options by the time they graduate, and are going to come back and contribute to this community and have a successful life. So beyond that, we can talk about all these ways that our kids are involved directly in the community with community service projects and all that, but I think the real central mission of the school is just about we're a part of this community. These are our kids. We're excited to be a part of this community and do what we can all the time to give our kids every option. Outside the classroom, our kids' interests go in many directions. We have Hoover is about 60 years old. There's a long tradition of excellence in many, many areas, and we continue, athletic programs. We have all of our athletic programs, and some have more winning seasons than others, like our lacrosse team is legendary, and our girls soccer won league again this year. Those kinds of things are great successes. One of the things that came out of many of our students is we have a human element campaign in Fresno Unified, and that came largely from Hoover High School, from students here. And it came around, there was this challenge around anti-bullying campaigns, and the kids at our campus, in collaboration with students from other campuses, said, we don't want to do that negative, no bullying, let's do something positive and do something around human kindness, this human element campaign. So they've filmed all these kinds of documentaries, aren't maybe the right word, but
like public service
announcements kind of things. They won awards, so they're down at these Noble award ceremonies being treated like Academy Awards stars on the red carpet, and their film is shown at the Sundance Film Festival and stuff. And that is the kind of work that our kids are doing. One thing that is unique to Hoover, perhaps, is there is a feeling here, part of the culture of Hoover is around family, this idea of the Patriot family and the Hoover family that is staff-wide, that is community-wide, that is student-wide. And we have one distinctive feature of our high school, at least in Fresno, is we have every special education program that can be offered. So we have the autism program, we have a program for visually impaired blind students, we have Braille library here on campus, we have the program for the deaf and hard of hearing students. And so that part of a very, very active Special Olympics program that comes with that. So that shapes our campus community in so many ways, like our brand new aquatic center that's going in out there with this amazing pool is going to be the first of its kind anywhere here in the Valley about accessibility for all of our students. And that culture across our campus is important. Our kids care about each other and have leadership in these ways of knowing people and learning about different types of people. We're a very diverse center of Fresno, just ethnically too. We are the kind of representation of what can be here in Fresno. You want to shape your school to be what your kids need and what the community needs your school to be. So trying to look at opportunities to prepare our students for both college and careers and the widest array of options upon graduation. And so that's important because it helps our kids with relevance of why am I learning what I'm learning, why do I have to do this? Gets them real hands-on experiences, gets them connection with our community and with the businesses and just beyond just my little teenage world sometimes. And so we are always looking for those kinds of opportunities. We have here at Hoover, we have a public service pathway, public service pathway, and that takes kids into things like EMT careers, firefighting. It's fascinating. I mean, the kids are all like out there learning how to haul a hose around, a big fire hose around, or pull someone out of the building, or and then that's connected to their English and their science class. They have a PE class connected to that. So it connects a lot of pieces for them, but it also gives them some community partners and experiences there. So we're always looking for those kinds of things. Our next pathway we're starting this coming year, we're very excited about. It's eco-technology, and it'll have a real environmental and kind of ag application. So tons and tons of, Fresno State is in our area, and so lots and lots of opportunities for our kids there. So what we're always looking to improve is ways to connect all of our kids into something that they find meaningful, so that they can be more successful. I became an educator because I think the honest answer is a little bit of it's in my blood. I have 3 brothers, all of us are in education. My father was, all this kind of stuff. But it is a combination of, I think the biggest thing is, 2 things. One is I knew that I had to have something where I was feeling like I was helping other people and working in this kind of, it would probably have been healthcare or education right there. And you just always know that you're needed. It's just, I don't know, maybe that's a kind of egocentric way to be, but it's never boring. It's always interesting. You're needed, and it's just fun. The kids, just the interactions with the students, they say the craziest things. They're funny. They surprise you. They challenge you at all times. So that just continual freshness of knowing that, like, I'm intellectually stimulated every day, and just even emotionally. I don't know. I'm gonna get all philosophical about what the meaning of life, but it feels like sometimes people say education, we're not in the real world, and I really challenge that. I feel like we are the real world. Everything comes into these walls. We are a small community, and you see everything that can happen. Everything. So we are the world more than a lot of places. Cool. And that's what's cool.